Gay Fanatic.
Hey, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, Michael Jordan, the game, and also the Rebel YouTube Underground. And this is like my 7th take, and my neighbors and family probably think I'm retarded. But yo, that's my intro, man. That's how I gotta do it. Look, my intro has been quieter in the last few years. You know, when I first started doing it, I was going out my way to make it loud and obnoxious, and I think I kind of made it a little quieter than it used to be. Plus, I had worse microphones back then, so the microphones just had a lot more gain and stuff that I used because they were cheaper. So yeah, I think it's not as loud as it used to be, because I used to try to ear rape the mess out of people. But anywho, man, I want to talk about something, man. It's been bothering me for a while. Something that I've been thinking about and contemplating and everything, and I've just been fighting with it, man. So, you know about the whole Epic versus Steam thing that's been going on the last few months. And I say Epic versus Steam because it doesn't look like Steam is really trying to do anything about it. Well, except for they did just trademark some type of Dota style game, which that ain't really helping. I don't really like Dota style MOBAs anywhere. I like your, not paladins, your Paragons and your Smite style, third person. I think they're a lot more fun than the top down, click you with the mouse, type of ones. I don't really enjoy those that much. But yeah, they did trademark some type of MOBA apparently. But like I said, that's not helping. But Epic has been going on a tangent of trying to steal games, especially higher end games that are games that people are really waiting to get. They have been dealing dirty money out to those publishers with contracts signed with blood and fire in order to get them to sign up. They're pretty much making a deal with the devil, which is Sweeney. Now, I am no fanboy of Steam. I'm not a fanboy of anything. I have all of the launchers. The problem, like I said in my video, but some of you guys just don't understand, or you just try not to understand. That's what I think it is. You just don't want to understand. And these aren't everybody. These are the people who are pro Epic, which are typically people who came from the consoles and just started recently playing on the PC because, they're used to, getting dirtbag moves done to them, and they don't care. They just want a game. That's how it works. So they don't care what happens. Long as they can play the game, it is fine by them. Main PC users, that's not how we roll here. So, we have an issue with it. So the main issue really isn't that we're mad that we can't play on Steam. The issue is PC gamers want things to be open. We want to be able to play it on everything. This is why I like CD Projekt Red and the GOG launcher if I had to choose another one, because they will allow you to buy the game on their store, but they will allow you to actually download it and launch it wherever you want to, because they are pro the gamer. Now, it seems Epic is more pro the developer or the publisher, because what we found out is the developer really doesn't even get much from the cut. The main amount of that money goes to the publisher. It goes to the higher-ups. So the people who are in stocks and things like that. So that's who the money is really going to. So yeah, developers really don't see much of that money, that 12% cut. They don't really see that. But I don't want to talk about that. I've talked about that in the past video. But anyway, this gameplay though, man, this is for honor. As you see, my guy is using like a Darth Maul type lightsaber. This was during the May 4th event. May the 4th be with you. So they allowed the weapons to have lightsaber-like abilities, which was pretty sweet. I enjoyed playing this a lot with that effect. It has a sound and everything, if you could probably hear it in the video. It has a sound and everything with it. It's pretty sweet. So I enjoyed that. It was a pretty nice event. I think it was for only one day or so. But I decided to use Shaolin because, he looked more like Darth Maul with the staff. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to use him. That's going to be my boy. But anyway, yeah, so the thing I've been having an issue with is these developers who signed this deal with Satan. And some of them did it in dirtbag ways, like Metro. Metro was said to be coming out to Steam. And then right at the end, right near the launch, the last month, they pulled it from Steam and was like, okay, well, no, we're going to Epic. Even if you bought it on Steam, you can get it on Epic or whatever that they did. It was a refund or something. I can't remember. I could stop caring at that point. But yeah, that went down. And even recently, there was a indie funded development team who was making a game for backers who wanted it on Steam, and then right at the end they signed that deal with the devil and said, well, look, we're only going to put it on the Epic store now, and they pulled it from Steam. which a lot of those people are very upset because they funded the game. They felt ripped off that they would do something like that because the game was stated to be coming out for Steam, which is their preferred platform. Now, again, I would just rather be able to choose where I want to play my games now. Like I said, Steam is where I have the majority of my library because it was around before all these other launchers, and I'd rather have my games all in one spot. And now you can say, well, your computer is one spot, but yes, I still have to launch these things, and when you use different launchers, it does use your RAM, and it can slow down your computer. I don't want to go through all that. On top of it, everything's right there on Steam. I would just like to use it as Steam. Now, everyone else would just like to use it on their preferred place. So if you're a person that likes Uplay, you should be able to use it on Uplay. Things of that nature. Like, that's how, we really feel about this. So, it's not really, people are saying it's Steam fanboys. It's not really Steam fanboys. We just want to play things in one spot. We want to have the choice of playing it in one spot. Now, my whole dilemma now is, should I buy these games on Steam after their exclusivity deal? Should we support them? And when I say we, I mean the people who are not pro Epic gamers, people who are upset about Epic signing these deals over and the developers taking them. Like, should we support these games? And I've been battling with this for the last few days. Like, when Metro drops, I like Metro now. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to hype Metro up as one of the best games out there. It's definitely a fun game to play, but it's not super amazing. I beat the first one, I beat the second one. I have Let's Plays on both of them that I did. One on this channel, one on my Game Fanatic Plays channel, which I think was Metro Last Light. I beat on that one. So I've definitely played the game. And again, it is not the greatest of games, but it is a game that I found, a pretty good amount of fun out of. For the most part, what held me down in the game was the graphics were just crazy. I enjoyed the graphics in both of those titles because at the time, especially Metro 2033, at the time, those graphics were still, they were crazy, and they're still slightly crazy to this day. It was a lot of, graphical power put in those games, and I'm a huge graphics whore, so. The story, I couldn't tell you much about the story. It was just some black dudes, or not even black dudes, but it was these black alien things, and you were pretty much killing them off. And the second one, a little one, I can't really tell you the story. Just something went down, and you were killing off their society in the second one, apparently. So, yeah. I couldn't really tell you how great the stories are. I'm just a person that doesn't really focus on that. I'm more of a gameplay kind of guy, and that's another thing that helped me down about the game. It was so much you can do in the Metro games. When it comes to adding attachments to the weapons, there's secondary firing and just stealth in the game and stuff like that. I thought that was pretty cool. So it's just been eating me. Should we support these developers after them doing something like that? Because what it shows is, it just shows them this dude just stopped my execution. He says, I'm sorry for doing that though. There it is right there. But what it shows them is they can just get away with doing dirtbag things like that if we support their games. But I definitely want to play it. So I'm not sure. Maybe I might, maybe if we want to support it, we should do one of those gray keys. Just so they don't get money for that, because I feel we shouldn't pay them for that. But at the same time, we want to show that it would sell better on Steam. But again, if I were a developer or a publisher and I made an exclusivity deal with Epic and I got more of a cut and I still sold, 230,000 copies, and then I put it on Steam and I sell 600,000 copies, I'm still making out. And I'm it's not bad to put on Steam. I'll still put it on. It's not bad to put it on Epic. I'll still put it on Epic first, just to get my little bit of money. And then, as a couple of years go or a year goes, I'll release it on Steam and get even more money. So, I'm looking at it like that. I'm should we support them at all for those dirtbag schemes? All of the titles, Borderlands, all that. It's just a catch-22. You want to show them that. Because what first thing they're going to report is if you don't buy it on Steam and it doesn't sell well on Steam, they're going to say, okay, it's sold better on Epic, so we definitely don't need to put it on Steam. That's one of the catch-22s. But at the same time, if you support the game, they're still going to release it on Epic. It's not going to change their mind on releasing it on Epic first the next time they come up with a new title. They still will sign that exclusivity deal, which is going to get them some money. And then after a few months, they're going to make more money on Steam. So like, I'm fighting that. Like, I really don't want to support them, but I do want to play the game. So it's just tough. Like, and I know everyone else is going to be saying the same thing. Like, man, I really want to play that game, but it's definitely a catch-22. Now, Borderlands, I really never cared much about Borderlands. My friends are probably going to play it before I get it anyway, because I know they're going to buy it on Epic. Because a lot of the guys that I game with on PC were former console guys. Like, they've been on the PC for maybe 2 to 3 years, so they're used to those prices. They don't care about the Epic Store. They've been buying games on Epic since that exclusivity stuff has started. They've been buying those games. They don't care. I'm the only one that has not been supporting it, and I'm going to continue to be the only one that's not supporting it. So I don't know, man. If you are a person that does not like Epic, not an Epic supporter, but someone who does not like the deals that Epic has been doing recently, do you feel like we should support these games after they come off of Steam, and why? And how do you feel about the catch-22? Because, like I said, if we don't buy the game, there will be narratives put on journals. Journalists will put the narrative as, it sold better on Epic. Steam users didn't buy the game. So the developer will say, well, from now on, we're going to put it on Epic. Or if it does sell well, they will still take that money, but they will still sign that exclusivity deal with Epic. I'm 100% being honest with you. They're not going to stop that exclusivity deal. They're still getting them added money and revenue. Doesn't matter if a lot of people didn't buy it. There were still people that were buying. There's still customers out there that will buy an Epic Store. So they're still going to get some revenue. And then they know that, well, if I could put it on Steam, they're still going to buy it on Steam. You see what I'm saying? So let me know in the comment section below. Again, this is to people who do not like the Epic Store, who are not buying the games, who are boycotting the games like everyone should. This is a question for you. If you are an Epic buyer, I don't really care for your answer. Because there's no reason for you to answer. You support the BS. But it's your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, the Michael Jordan of gaming, and I'm about to close out of here. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It does help your brother out. I'm not going to say that because I say it every time and I never do. We'll just see what happens in the future. If you start seeing a lot of videos, then your boy, he's got that bug. If you don't, I'm still chilling. But I'm going to be gone. Bye.